Hi everyone! Today I'm going to be showing you how I made my project for National Scrapbook Day. This was for Robin's Challenge, number 1, I believe it's called Mother Dear, I Still Love You, I think. Anyway, it was challenge number 1, and I had a few people email me and ask me the measurements about my card. So instead of just writing it out, I'm going to show you because I think that's the easiest way. So for the base of my flower pot, I'm using Stampin' Up! Chocolate chip cardstock, and this paper I cut by 3.5 by 9 inches. For the insert, you want to use the same chocolate brown, and you want to use a piece of white. So the brown was cut at 4.25 by 2.5, and the white was at 4.25 by 2.25. So let's put those aside right now. We don't need those right now. So first thing you want to do with your brown is you want to score it. So let me switch out my blade to the scoring blade, and I'm going to score it at 2 inches and also score it at 5.5. Okay, so now once you have your score marks, leave your paper like that. This side you're going to fold down like that, and the small piece you're going to fold up. So that way you have, looks kind of like a Z. Can you see that? Okay. Ooh, I forgot to cut my pattern paper. So this paper I need to cut at 3.5 by 3.25. Okay, and I'm gonna tape this down with my mono adhesive. So now you want to punch the edge of the flower pot. So let's fold it down like that. You want to take this part and punch that. I'm using the EK Success scallop, dotted scallop punch. Okay, so it's gonna look like that. Now before we use the pop-up dots on this, we want to cut a little piece off from the side right here so it will have that potted look. So you are free to cut at any angle, but just remember that you want your inserts to fit in here. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put my insert right on the middle just as a guide for myself. And I'm going to line up the edge, this edge right here. I'm going to line it up on the part right here where I'm going to cut. So I'm thinking it's around down here, the corner's touching at the 3. So I'm going to cut from here just up to there, so I have enough space for the insert to stay in there. So I cut a little piece off like that, and I'm going to leave my insert there again so I can guide myself on cutting the other side. Well, I'm going to turn it this way now. Okay. That looks about fine. So now we're all done cutting. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp my sentiment up here. I'm using Robin My Pink Stampers new set of stamps. It's family and friends set. And I'm going to use, these are really cool because you can make your own stamp. Now let me show you what I mean by that. Okay, so I'm going to do something special for my, and here's Mother. So I'm going to line these up on my mat on how I want them to look. So something special for my Mother. So my pink stamper is allowing you to kind of customize your own stamping sentiment. And then I'm just going to take my acrylic block, pick up all three, and there's my stamp. Now it might need a little adjusting. So that looks about right. I'm going to be using Stampin' Up! In chocolate chip. Okay, and sentiment's gonna go right there. So something special for my mother. Now I don't know, I haven't checked on custom crops if you can already order these, but I believe Robin said they were taking pre-orders, but I'm not sure, so don't quote me. Do you hear my neighbor honking out there? Have my door open because it's a little hot here, so let some fresh air in. Okay, so now that we're done stamping, I'm going to move on to my insert, and I'm going to attach the white to the brown. Oh no! I'm out of mono adhesive. So for now, I guess I'll just use some double-sided tape. Okay. Alright, now attach it to the brown. And when you're closing this up for the pot, you want to put your insert in here because you want to know where to attach tape and where not to. So I'm going to leave it there. Let me turn it around so you can see it better. I'm just going to attach some adhesive on the sides right here. Now let's make sure our insert can go in smoothly. Yes, it can. Okay, so there it is. Now for the flap here, I'm going to use some dimensionals. Do you hear the train going by now? I live on a busy street, so excuse the background noise. So I'm going to add some dimensionals here. Okay. That way it gives you that little raised look up here. Now for the decoration up here, when I was doing my project for National Scrapbook Day, I had cut out a bunch of the flowers using the My Walk in My Garden cartridge, but once I started gluing them down, I didn't like the look of them. So what I did was I took some Prima flowers. These are, what are these called? These are just magenta. They look kind of like pansies to me. I don't know. So, what I did was pick the flowers I wanted. There we go again. Them all to be yellow, so I'm going to need 3 mini brads. So take one set of flour, put it through the middle. Another one over here. And one more flowers I'm going to attach with the Zots glue dots. And for the last little touch, I'm going to be using stickles. This one is frosted lace. I'm going to go all around the edge. And on your insert, just go ahead and write your little sentiment, Happy Mother's Day or something. Now, my mom already saw this one, so I can't give it to her. So I'm going to have to come up with another project to give her for Mother's Day. Hope you have a nice week.